Alright guys, we're back. Back to Hello Goodbye. Last time, we met a girl named Koharu, and she was full of information, and apparently, well, I mean, like, extremely apparently, she could be, though I highly doubt it, but she could be the Tobokaito's sister. Apparently, or maybe not. Just some girl that likes to call Tobakaito Big Brother. Maybe that's what it is. Oh, anyways guys, let's continue with the story then. I ate breakfast at the dorm this morning and I'm currently on my way to the school. The wind chill over the ocean isn't too bad today, so my walk over the bridge should be pretty pleasant.
Ah, おはようございます、カイトくん。
Good morning to you too, May. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, hey May.
カイトくんが来てもう3週間目ですね。
And it's been like, I think a month since I played this game. So 3 weeks, huh? Man, it has. Crazy how time flies. It seems like all I've been doing is studying.
優等生です。
I try to be. I'm not. That's why I have to study so much.
優等に生きているから優等生なんですね。
Thank you. Man, you really have a way with words.
褒められました。
Giving compliments is easy work when the person has substance so earnestly.
でもカイトくんは優秀だと思いますよ。私はここに来て生活習慣の違いに戸惑いました。
I guess it's just my training. That's surprising to hear.
カイトくんは3週間でここでの生活が板についている気がします。
Thank you for the kind words.
何か困ったことはないですか？
Am I?
あれば私、微力ながら力になります。
Hey, don't sell yourself short like that. You're plenty helpful, May.
そこまで褒められると照れます。
I think you already are. But yeah, there's not really anything I need help with. Or wait, maybe there is. I correct myself mid-sentence. You were just talking about how good my attitude was or whatever, but to be honest, there's something that's giving me a lot of problems. Would you be willing to lend an ear?
はい、聞きます。聞かせてください。
Oh, she's close. And her eyes look dull for a moment though. She's just paying attention. May's facial expressions are serious. Yeah, that's what I just said. I can tell she's dedicated and determined to help me out with this problem, or my problem. You know how I said I do nothing but study? Well, that's because I kinda have to. Otherwise, I'll fall way behind on the material.
そういうことでしたか。
And of course, I believe in self-responsibility, so I'll keep working hard. The material we're covering right now in our class at Tenshudo are far beyond what we ever got to at my old school. So I have to study a lot before class if I want to keep up. But if things ever get out of hand, so to speak, I appreciate some help.
わかりました。その時が来たら言ってください。でも、勉強となると私もわからないところがあるので、スーちゃんとなっちゃんにも頼みます。
Thanks, May. That makes me feel a lot better.
はい。スーちゃんとなっちゃんは心強いです。
Especially Na-chan. Yeah, she's pretty much the same thing as I am. Private eye. Hey now, don't forget, you're one of those too, May. It didn't take me long here to realize something about the Shudo Academy. As I already told May, the curriculum here is much more advanced than what I was used to in the UPJ. All of my schooling is received from the military. That's why I'm having more than a few problems keeping up with a prestigious school. Alternatively, I could just be the education in general in Morino is high level. They don't call this place a city of science and technology for nothing. That subject's killing me. The most are math and foreign languages. Everything else, everything in those subjects builds off prior learned material, so I have to study hard. Extra, my bad. I have much less problems, on the other hand, with subjects like Japanese or history, which are mainly memorization. Basically, the material I learned there is the same, though national identity does create a small difference in how history is
江
taught.
戸時代末期の始まりは嘉永7年西暦1854年にアメリカとの間に結んだ日米和親条約による開国からと言えます。これにより200年以上続いた徳
Oh,
川幕府
okay, I
に
thought she
よる
was
幕藩
reading
大
the
戦の
lines.
裏に
She's just going
安
over the
政
lecture.
7年
One of the history
西暦
terms from the period
1860
between
年
the
が桜田門外
Bakumatsu
の
era and modern era
世
is
に
the
言う
Morino
幕末の騒乱が
Armistice
始まりました。
Agreement,
その時代
a history
力を
agreement
つけ
which
た薩
divided
摩
Japan
藩の
into
長
three
州藩などが
sections.
尊王攘
It
夷
was this agreement which finally put an end to the civil unrest which had spread throughout Japan, and the country has enjoyed 100 years of peace
兵を
because
送り
of
込み
it.
ました。
So to sum
東
things
幕側
up,
は同盟し
it was
幕府側
what
もまた
created the modern
各
day
藩を味
situation of
方につけ
Japan.
各社の
However,
合戦が
something
行われま
keeps
した。
nagging me as I'm
東
listening
幕
to
側と幕
Sister
府側による
Therese's
全面
lecture.
戦争は
Something
戦
seems
国時
wrong.
代以来の大きな内戦であり
Whoa, how
近
do
代
you
兵器
know
を使
something
っ
was
た
wrong?
最初の戦
I
争です。
quietly whispered to Suguri sitting beside me and tell her that there's a difference in what I was taught about
日本
Japanese
の指
history.
導者たちが日本
Well,
の
it's
先の行
just a
く
minor
道を決める
difference,
た
but I
めに
learned a different
起こ
history
るべ
to
くして
the
起こった内戦と
Bakumatsu
解釈
era.
されています。
それはそうなんじゃない？国も違うし学院も違うし。
Togo Kaito's from the Commonwealth on paper, but with this, I'm talking about the history I learned back in the UPA. Of course, Suguri can't know this, so I will tell her.
それに森野の歴史って幕末から今までずっと日本史に出ずっぱりなんでしょ？無教育の頃の大雑把な日本史しか知らないけど。
So we're having alternate references? Right, Morino has always been in the center of things since then. I guess that's what you're taught no matter what part of Japan you're in. You could even say that it's not possible to give Morino's history without giving the history of Japan as a whole. After the de-unification of Japan into two separate government states, the original policies of Morino became so influential that people even referred to it as the third government of Japan for a time. But still, I feel like they emphasize Morino's regional history a little much.
そうなんだ。さすが転入生ね。そんな違い、生まれも育ちも森野の人間にはわからないわ。
But do I think that you guys do a better job than the Commonwealth at giving a less biased version of history? Over there, their version is that they got the short end of the stick in the agreement, and I think the UPA says that too.
そんな違いがあったんだ。
Yeah, when there's some sort of civil war, I mean, both sides, or whatever sides are left, you know, they have their own things to interpret. Yeah, there's no agreement, I guess. It's been over 100 years, but those resentful feelings haven't gone away. Yeah, that's what I was saying.
100年前。想像もつかないわね。
People's impressions of the past differ from person to person, and so do what events they consider significant. But I noticed that nationality plays a big factor in it. What's up? Yeah, that's what I said. Iwashimizu calls out to me in a whisper. I guess he was eavesdropping on my conversation with Suguri.
今日の学食やっぱ A 定のチキンソテーがよくねすぐなくなるからダッシュな
Oh, never mind. He was thinking about food. I stand corrected. Okay, dude, I'll run with you. So just shut up already.
そこ死後は慎みなさい。
I'm sorry, Sister Therese. I will never do that again. I am so sorry. Sister Therese is looking straight at us.
すみません。
Iwashimizu ignores her and moves his pencil around, pretending to write notes in his notebook. Oh, I forgot to say sorry, but
この内戦によって日本人は海外勢力を排除す
she
る
then turns around and continues with her lecture. I refocus on class and diligently take notes on what's being written on the blackboard. But after a short while, I feel Suguri tugging on my sleeve.
ねえねえ、さっき言ってた違和感なんだけどさ、
I mean, maybe we can talk about it during lunch or something. I don't want Sister Therese to scold me. What is it?
モリノにとって重要だから詳細に書いてあるってだけじゃないかな。
日本合衆国と日本連邦という名の
連邦は
2つの
連邦で
政府の大元が
幕
生まれた
末以前
事件です。
から基本になった政治体制があるわけじゃない。
2つの政府の間に政治的干渉地帯として
Yeah, I think that's
モリの
correct.
特別区が生まれた事件でもあり
どんなも
ます。
のか知らないけど、
日本史の表舞台に突然現れたモリノという敵が
あるんじゃな
ないぜ休戦協定の調印の場に選ばれ、なぜ
Could
中
be.
立地
We
帯と
can
なっ
take
た
a
の
look
か。
at one of the
それ
old
はモ
history
リノが
books I
内
use
戦時の激戦区
sometimes.
に最も近い
前
港であ
に使ってた
り、
教科書を持っ
その
てるの。
港をモリノに住む人々が倒幕軍
No, I already threw it away, but maybe they have a copy in the
両軍
library.
分け隔てなく戦勝者を受け入れて治療に当たった医者たちがいたからです。
Ah. Why do you care? And be a little quieter, please.
なんだよ、俺だけのけ者かよ。教えてくれたっていいじゃないか、ケチ。
Because I don't think you care, but okay. What's it? What does being bros have to do with anything? Well, fine. There was just a little something bothering me about what we're learning from Japanese history.
ほう、違和感があると。
That's just what I was discussing with Suguri.
だからどうしたんだ？
What I just said I learned different stuff in my history classes in the Commonwealth.
そんな違和感、俺にも覚えがあるな。
Huh? But you weren't talking about history, are you? I thought you said you were from Morino.
ソースの味付けの違い。
Sauces, you said. So, like the origin of such?
違う。ウスターソースととんかつソースの違いだ。
Wait, what?
ウスターソースもとんかつソースもどちらも口当たりや後味が違うだろ。しかしどっちもソースだ。
That's one way to put an analogy. Wow, okay. Oh, I see what you're talking about.
わかったか？
Totally. I get that. I have no clue in hell where he was going with that.
ソースの話をしていたらカツサンドが食べたくなったぞ。やめて、今日は購買でパンだ。
Oh man. He has a pretty low attention span, doesn't he?
ああ、そうそう。後でノート見せてくれ。前半寝てたから板書してないんだ。
Boy. Wow, and you woke up specifically to barge in our conversation.
今日の講義はここまでです。それと、そこでずっと死後をしていた3人。
See, this is what I did not want to happen. See, Sister Therese got mad at us. We're gonna get scolded. No. And who's gonna get scolded the worst? I don't know who was loudest. I'm guessing the dude, the bro, probably. She was again stares in our direction. No wonder she noticed. It was Shimizu couldn't lower his down voice at all.
早乙女さんと東武くんと岩清水くん。死後の罰としてここにある教材を準備室まで持ってきなさい。いいわね。
The three of us react differently to that.
なんで私も入ってるのよ。あんたたちのせいよ。
I think you have nothing to do with it. Wow, she's angry. Oh my god. Oh wow, she's like... No, she's not even triggered. She's like extremely angry. Wow, that's scary. Hey, don't blame me. It was Shimizu.
カツサンドが届いた。学児。
After giving us our punishment, Sister Therese looks at the clock.
続きは次の授業で。日直さん、号令を。
The bell rings and the end of the period, right on time. All those who had to keep silent during Sister Cherie's lecture can now breathe a sigh of relief. Everyone's favorite period of the day, lunch, is here. Suguri's weak, peeved command echoes throughout the room. This is so sad. So we're not going to have lunch? Okay. Special District Morino, the militarized zone that Japanese islands have had for the past century. It has no military, nor is it a sizable area. It's a country that owes its century-long existence to both the people who have fought for and protected the land's peace and the UPA and the Commonwealth whom acknowledged and respected Morino's sovereignty. My bad. I need to read better. I guess this is what serves as their national pride, what forms their history. I still remember what my old man once told me: there is no such thing as an objective view of history. The history of a century can provide its residents with a sense of pride and self-affirmation. Every action has to have an accompanying justification, otherwise a government will find themselves having to keep secrets from general populace more often than not. And over time, the parties responsible for keeping those things hidden would forget they even did so. It becomes deception towards they themselves, and a form of self-suggestion, you might say. All are generally a blindfold. They sometimes function as an impetus leading to a country's evolution, but at the same time can also bring about their fall if not done correctly. But if those blindfolds manage to fool the public at least a decade, you could say they serve their purpose. So as long as they provide the foundations for the next decade, ironically enough, the very people who don't give themselves over to deception, realists, strive for its very results. These blindfolds are the strings which those in power use to control and manipulate the masses. And every time those strings have been used, great changes have accompanied. In that sense, history is not only the thread used to create those strings, but also the driving force behind societal evolution as a whole. I remember when my father once said, "Only the individual can choose to see past the lies and deceit." The following day, oh, we're straight jumping to the next day. Okay, actually, then it's perfect time to stop. Yeah, that was interesting. I was expecting for us to go to get the punishment, but okay, I guess they skipped the punishment. Maybe it was too hardcore and, they just skipped it. Well, anyways, guys, that was interesting. So, according to Paige, I should say, the undercover officer, history is being taught different depending on where you are, and I mean that is kind of true. That happens a lot, actually. That one book might say one thing and you go to another part, maybe in the same country, and another book says something else. And it's a history book. It's not like a science book or anything. No, it's actually a history book. So it depends on the date, it depends on where you are. Some people want to believe something and they just follow with that, and some people want to believe something else, so they follow with something else. Yeah, it happens. Usually when there's a division of like in this game, there was a division of Japan, so it makes sense. Sometimes they want to keep, for one part, a type of history, and for the other part, a different type of history. Some alternative, some changes, pretty much. It happens. Well, anyways, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you made it this far into the video, leave a like, leave a comment if you would like to as well. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you guys on the next one.